Hello everyone, this is Arif. In our today's video, we will talk about the fifth golden rule in our series of videos in which we are talking about what are the five golden principles that you can follow in your 20s in order to be financially well off or wealthy in your 30s. And the first four rules we have already discussed in my previous video. If you haven't seen that, I would rather recommend you to stop this video, go back and you watch my first four videos in which I have discussed about the four key principles that you have to follow in your 20s, and that will enable you to reach to our fifth golden rule. And after that, you if you keep on doing these or following these principles, it's more likely that in your 30s you will be financially independent. So our today's fifth rule is start investing. So in our previous videos, we have talked about what are the first four golden rules. The first, let's to go quickly, and then I will discuss about the last golden rule. So the first rule was about um, to start earning early. The second rule was to live within your means. The third rule was to avoid loans. And the fourth rule was, yes, can you guess it? It was to have an emergency fund. And in our today's video, the fifth and the golden rule and the last of the series of these videos is to start investing. Okay, so unless until you have paid off your loans and you have an emergency fund 3 to 6 months, now is the time to start investing. How do you invest? There are multiple ways of investing, but at least bare minimum, they say at least you have to take out 20% of your saving, put it in your retirement fund. Retirement fund is not meant to be a retirement fund. It means that that amount you can split into getting into trading in the stock market, though which is very high risk. But if you're young, you can still afford to, and learning those skills are not so difficult. Or you can put it in a pension scheme, you can put it in mutual funds. So these are some of the areas where you can start putting your 20% of income. You can also have another bucket or percentage of money which you can put aside, maybe 15% in addition to that, or 20% for your house buying or for your mortgage. So that amount you can put it separate, in this amount separate, and the remaining should be spent on the necessities and all. And it's very likely, if you keep on doing that thing and you keep on investing from that particular percentage, and whatever you earn from that percentage you keep on further investing, it's very likely that the compound effect will lead it to make you more financially independent, and ahead of you will be ahead of all of your peers and counterparts. So investing could be, generally we say we invest in real estate, but that needs a lot of money down payment. It's a long-term thing, so for that you have to start saving. Then a short-term view you can have, you can put it in your savings into bonds, which is a fixed rate income, or in a stock market, which is a high risk and high return. But on average, if you're long-term value investors, you will have a 10 to 12% of income. Keeping your money just in bank, that does not bear any fruit, and with the time value of money, which means the inflation is going high, and every year things get your purchasing power get declined. So in that way you are losing out of putting money mainly in bank. So that these are some of the basic things. In this series of video I just cover the key highlights to give you that idea that it is doable, but all you need to do is to push yourself a bit more and start looking for different opportunities in order to go about these principles. These are very basics, and you don't need a master's in finance or accounting. These are just the bare minimum and bare basics. As the saying goes, that in terms of in the journey of being financially independent, the knowledge is only 20% of the part, and 80% is the behavior. So once you develop these behavior, that behavior will compel you to think more creatively of making more money and to follow a disciplined approach to be financially independent. With all these discussions, I wish you good luck in your financial journey, and in the coming years, I hope you become also a millionaire and be not slave to 9 to 5 job, but rather you find meaning whatever job you do without the stress of making your end means. With this, I will conclude. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video.